Ugh. Alright, let's tweet this out. Alright. Okay. Everything is set up. Let me pull up chat. Eh. Alright. Everything is ready. So, let us resume our quest in Dragon Age Origins. Okay. I think we
The time has come to leave the
everyone.
wilds. Do you not agree?
Alright. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes. Lothering from Felden. That's who we're going now. Oh, what? Oh, interesting. I think. I'm not certain. Denerim.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Well, that's not a good way to make
Van Tegan,
friends.
please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Alright. Oh no. Oh. friendly dog. My instinct is to be scared.
Cursed creature.
However, that was a bunch of darkspawn. See if I remember how to play this game after a couple weeks away.
Right.
Down you go!
He wags his tail happily and pants. But if dog wear pants, would it wear them like this or like this? Those darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did you? I think this is the Mabari I helped cure back at Ostagar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Happy Bark. Enter a name for the dog. Oh no, I don't know. Also, party approval. It's begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership. Do they like me or do they just like the dog? I could do the Pokemon thing and just have it named Mabari. Or the Digimon thing and have it be Mabarimon. Or the Transformers thing and have it Mabaritron. No, that's silliness. Mabby? Mabba. Bombery. Rebama. Ribs. Hey, Booyan. Let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna name it Booyan. Alright. Codex updated Booyan. The Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to. Ferelden proverb. Sereda found this Mabari in the camp at Ostagar. His master's killed in the wilds, and Booyan fell ill from biting the Darkspawn in battle. Booyan seems to have chosen Sereda as his new master now, seeking Sereda out after the battle at Ostagar and warning of an impending Darkspawn attack. I was hoping it would be like my character and there would be a default name. So many characters. Antigan Guaran. Quote, the Banor will not bow to you simply because you demand it. Logain. Logain. What? I don't want to destroy an item. I want to take the items.
This should be easy enough.
Okay, party approval, world map. We are in deserted farmland. This feels quite similar to the Pathfinder game now, I think. Yeah, a lot of separate little a lot of like mini maps that are created for battles.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You're toll collectors, then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway. I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
I don't have that kind of coin.
Ah, and if I don't believe you, how do we solve this predicament?
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Oh.
What do you say, gents? With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
Enemies approach.
Well, that was not the, I was going to comment on how,
Come now, defend yourself.
on how
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get
kind
by
they
before
seem
the
to be.
Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Want some You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Well, that's good to know for the future.
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
I'm done asking
Well, then
questions.
let me go!
Then start running and don't come back.
Bless you! The Darkspawn can have this place.
Quite
As you wish.
articulate and such as new quest, a fallen Templar. A note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genitivy by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genitivy holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genitivy lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report I've learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Hendrik of Redcliffe.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about, Aslister?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We should we should try and use these treaties, I assume.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi.
Or at least
I
I would
also
have.
still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Arl Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brisilian Forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
I've been exiled from Orzammar. I can't go back there.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
How do we get to Orzammar from here exactly?
You don't know where Orzammar is?
She doesn't know how to find it on the surface, fool. She has never been here before.
If you follow the west road around Cullenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you'd know the way.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Cullenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready. So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
This dog is so big. Time to loot everything that's lootable. A deep mushroom? Sure. I don't know what use I have for it, but I'll take it.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Alrighty.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
I'm cold. I don't like this. Have you seen my mother?
Beat it. Oh no. You poor thing, did you and your mother get separated?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
You know where your father is.
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Yeah, well, I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
You can't stand here forever. What if she doesn't show?
I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her.
I'll take you to your farmhold if you like.
No, I'm big enough to go myself. The mean men must be gone by now.
Well, whoever that child was, they're dead now. Oh well. Oh no, our inventory exceeds the limits. Where do I find
Back off.
merchant?
I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Persuade. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
Intimidate. Lower your prices or lose your goods.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Go if you like, but the wagon stays here. The wagons stay here.
And who's gonna make me leave him? You? I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker help us all.
Welp. So much for getting 100 silver. So much for having anything I could do. Bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. This is... they want... It's a job board quest.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do. No hope is left.
We dwarves have held off the Darkspawn for centuries.
Are you calling me a coward?
Intimidate. I know, dogs move sterner stuff than you.
I am shamed. But the monsters will take you all. The blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Persuade, there's always hope. Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing we can do.
Do all humans give up so easily? How sad.
Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
Who's yelling that? He's not even here anymore.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Iron axe. Inventory full.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you may enter.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Oh, that's Sir Bryant.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Sereda.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You
I know
don't seem
better
like
than
the
to-
other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
I know better than to say I'm a Grey Warden if I were.
I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
What is the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
A mythical relic of Andraste. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I'm hoping you can help me. I'm a Grey Warden. Let's do it.
I see. That is certainly worthy of notice. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Is there any other help you can offer? I'm trying to offer help.
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
One less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed, they're gone.
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Lots of refugees.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world,
Oh my gosh, it's called a chantry, and their faith is about a chant.
let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
I think they're just
The word dispelled fear
repeating
and
this over and over again.
Let those who cry out from the
A
shadows
book,
comfort.
Adventures of the
Those
Black
who seek
Fox.
redemption be delivered.
I'm scared.
Let those
When
who
are we
have
going
sinned
home?
be forgiven.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Books on the schism of the Imperial Chantry.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well, 30 silver it is.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I was hoping to receive your blessing.
That is not a common request from a dwarf. Naturally, I will be happy to oblige. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over her path, O Maker. Give her light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else.
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it was Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else.
Perhaps I should go.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
I have no idea if any of that is useful, but I did it. There's a book over here. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Alright, Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I drove off the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We dwarves don't learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Alrighty.
Spreads across all four corners of the world. Let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear.
Boop, boop, boop. Those 5 Darkspawn can't eventually become ghouls. Their minds corrupted and twisted. How interesting. Where is a merchant who might accept some goods? Or someone I can just, like, give things to. Out of the goodness of my
Just how
heart.
smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Conversational barking.
Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, hey, hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
How silly.
Master Feleron runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostagar.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Maker's blessing to
Greetings,
you.
milady.
Ice arrow. That sounds useful. I'll destroy this to take this. Oh no, inventory full. Let's see. Do I have any? Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I can't go get the cabinet out until... Okay. Take all. Alright.
So, Terran Logain is...
Try to find something. The Fate is the realm of hungry demons that constantly seek to pass through the veil into the land of living. Those that succeed will try to possess a body.
Look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Gasp!
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Well, that's no good.
Something drawing near.
This should be
Like this guy just standing here with a quest marker, just hanging out.
That's a lot of blood.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Grey Wardens didn't betray King Cailan. Logain did.
I was there. The Terran pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The Terran could do nothing.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And it's alright, I was happy to save your life.
Save my life? I assure you, I can handle myself.
And who are you anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
I'm Sereda, a pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with us?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker's on my side? Welcome aboard, then.
Then you believe me?
I'm happy to accept help from any guides.
A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
So it sounds like she was also someone...
Indeed.
I guess I will leave Bouillon. Oh my gosh, not a priest but a rogue.
Oh,
how silly.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
Alistair, you're so low on HP.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Because I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you've got. Alright. Time to sell everything that I've been holding on to. Do 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 do. I have some, yeah, Superior Dwarven Guard Armor Grey Iron, which is really good. I have this Blood Dragon Plate. Shield, Heward's Aegis. Need 22 strength. Tattered Prison Clothes, don't need that. Battle Axe. It's two-handed though. I'm not using two-handed things. Oh wait. I forgot I can like give other people things I pick up. Oops, I should look into that. Let's see. Firebolt, Fire Arrow, Ice Arrow, Darkspawn, Staff, Small Flawed, Lightning Crystal, Small Chipped Lightning Crystal. Covers all damage to electricity damage. Interesting. Accessories. Amulet of Accord. Reduces hostility and +10 physical resistance. +2 constitution. I would like to buy this. There's crafting. Sell back. Buy back. Let's take the battle axe back just for now. Okay. Character record. Skills, inventory, journal, map, tag, exchange party. Miscellaneous is this. Oh, shield defense. Oh no, I do have a level up thing. Okay, level up. There we go. Strength. Go to 24. Okay, skills. Tactics. Some can make simple poisons and grenades. Can make simple potions. Detect the presence of nearby creatures below one level. Can make traps. Quick enough to pilfer, steal things, coercion, influential to convince others. Change their moves. Strength contributes to intimidation, where cunning contributes to persuasion. Okay. Then, weapon and shield don't have enough to get any more, so I guess I'll just grab drawing. It's a combat mode to draw people away from enemies. Alright, inventory, here we go. Heward's Aegis. Very fancy thing here. Alright, Alistair. The Templar shield is pretty good. I don't know if she can take a shield. Okay, taking a shield drops her staff. Darkspawn staff or magic staff steel. Tier 3, tier 2. Power 3, so power 2, 5%. Damage. Yeah, this one seems about as good. Liliana also does not seem has a grade iron enchanted dagger already. These are identical. They are one-handed. Maybe we give her two. Maybe we don't. Alright. Battle axe. Okay, dagger, fine dwarven blade, Warden's longsword, grey iron. This one is slightly better. And the steel longsword is better than the grey iron Warden's longsword. Grey iron maul, battle axe. Alright.
about food, take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you've got. Sell the battle axe, sell the enchanted dagger. So many things over here. I have no idea what these lightning crystals are, but they're not helping me right now. Wolf pelt. Yeah, I can't craft anything, so let me just sell all this stuff. Topaz, amethyst, malachite, quartz, greenstone, tribal necklace. These are gifts to give to certain party members to influence their approval rating. Golden Scythe 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is via the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. Some kind of interesting journeyman lightning rune. Upgrade weapons by enchanting them with runes. Okay, blank vellum. And then the chantry cabinet key. I don't care about poisons. Spirit Balm, increase user resistance to spirit damage for a short time. Only spellcasters can use these magic potions, so that doesn't help. Acid flask, not doing those. All right. Okay, Warden's Oath. Give it to Saretta. Let's give Alistair this one. Runic Worry token.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothern?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
Poison?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I literally just sold you some.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were troubling up themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
Who are those men I fought exactly?
When Tyrn Loghain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes, it is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tyrn says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me.
Ah, how nice.
What can I get you then?
I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
Now let's go grab that cabinet. Dwarves have no formal religion. Instead of venerating the Paragons, those are their ancestors who've contributed.
How is it that Tyrn Loghain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't see. Poor King.
Alright.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Oh, I thought Morgan was referring previously about the cracked skull being, that she had known Leilana, but no, that was in reference to me. Alright, let's grab this cabinet. Blank vellum. And 4 health poultices. How nice. Alright, we will get to near the edge of town, I reckon, and then we'll...
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
No?
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Well then. No, let's talk to Elder Miriam.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies.
Something about making some poultices, scrapping together some sort of payment.
I'll write all you need to know in this note here. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah, thanks. Whoa. What's the... I have exclamation
Hello,
marks on my map.
Stranger, I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Where was that other exclamation mark showed up?
Folk are all thieves and liars. Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
That was some racism going on there.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Sarita, pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you
Farewell,
for now.
then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Well, time to go back and talk to the revered mother, whom we were already on a good side with. Yep. Ah,
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you, then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him freed. I might have a use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Persuade a lie. I've come to return to Sheeple. I was thinking about releasing him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Since I'm already pre-martial focused, I don't know if we need another one, and Alistair seems important to the plot. Some combination spells can produce very interesting effects. Don't be afraid to experiment. That'd be neat. On another time. That Imperial Highway
I'm wondering,
bridge
Morgan,
is so huge.
do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Alright.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Let's see. Sten is a level 7 warrior. Elser's a level 6 warrior. I'm a level 6 warrior. Fuyon is a level 6 dog. Aye. For now, I think we will go the way we are.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Enemies approaching.
Like,
Oh. Battle it is then. Got it. Make a preserver. Right. Let's make this quick, shall we?
A shame.
Another call. That's one for me. No mercy. Brilliant.
Time to loot all the
This should
magic
be easy enough.
potions and such that they were carrying on them for some reason.
Someone help us!
Is it just me or do you guys have
Right there. Okay, done with you now.
Victorious.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. I mean, looting these merchants of their goods seems a bit cold-hearted. Alright, game is saved. Alright, that will be all for the day. Thank you everyone who showed up. Oh, dang, there's a, I guess after this cutscene. Dragon. I wondered if we would see any dragons in Dragon Age. I thought it was just going to bring up the map.
Bad dreams, huh?
Seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon? Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright. Let us save the game. Yeah. And exit. Alright. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Minecraft. And then we will resume this on Saturday. Bye.